right, we're about ready to drop the puck here from Parade Ice Garden, a familiar sight this year for the Hornets. Edina taking on Minneapolis tonight. Minneapolis Gray team. We've played these guys once this year. We lost in the last week's tournament. We've played the other Minneapolis team 3 times, have not come away victorious yet, so hopefully tonight is the lucky night for the boys in green. Starting off for Edina is Henry Schaefer, Retzer, and Green playing left wing tonight. Brothers and Sconsi at D. So here comes the Hornets. Minneapolis controls early. We'll have an early icing. Late start tonight for Minneapolis. 9:07 the puck drops. Music's going, and the snow is falling. Can already feel the holiday cheer. All right, Minneapolis controls the face-off. Drops it around the boards. Fires up. Deflected down into the Hornets zone. Walia knocks the puck over to the left. Brothers plays it off the boards up to Schaefer. Schaefer passes it to Retzer. Retzer surveys, fires it up. Finds a streaking Green. Green makes a move. Turns around. Fires over to Retzer a little bit too hard. And Minneapolis takes control. Centering pass ricochets off Edina skater, and Minneapolis takes a very early 1-0 lead. Puck was kind of just scooting over the middle there and knocked off a Hornet defender and ricocheted directly into the back of the net. And Minneapolis will score the first goal tonight. Hornets change it up. Jakub, Machulis, Rubin, Strickland, and McCullough on D. And we'll get an early penalty here. Hornets will take a power play with 13:49 to go in the first period. Call here, I think, is going to be a roughing. So the Hornets will get an early power play here with 13:49. Strickland, McCullough on D, Machulis, Jakub, and Rubin. Minneapolis knocks along the board. Nice job by McCullough to keep it in. Machulis deflects it. And here comes Edina. Strickland up to Rubin. Rubin turns, plays it off the boards, skates it into the zone. Back out to Strickland. Strickland will hold and dumps it back in. Hornets will give chase. Minneapolis centers the puck. Nice play there from Machulis. Little body there from the Storm. Back over to Strickland. Strickland looks, fires it up to Rubin. Off the boards. Minneapolis will take their time trying to kill this penalty. Beautiful cross-ice pass there for the Storm. Plays it up now. Brothers will take it. Brothers passes it up to Retzer. Retzer tries to get it past center ice. Minneapolis deflects it. Intercepted by Retzer. Retzer will take it past a Minneapolis defender. Retzer shoots, fires just wide of the net. Brothers will keep it in the zone. Nice play, Jacob. Jacob fires it on goal. Deflected by the goalie. Retzer back out to Brothers. Brothers can't keep it in. Sconsi will play it off. Nice play there by Sconsi to keep that puck away from the breakaway. Minneapolis will try to now dump it into the zone. Brothers keeps it out. Yeah, there we go. A little bit of a delayed offsides penalty, but it was the right call. The puck did jump over the blue line, and now we'll face it off again. 12:15 to go. 27 seconds left on the penalty. Hornets trying to get a power play goal here early on. They're down 1-0. Brothers up to Machulis. Machulis, nice play. Jakub over to Green. Green looks, fires, deflected, fires again. Deflected by the goalie once more. Couple nice chances here for Edina early on. Jakub keeps it in. Michulis knocked away. And Minneapolis will be full strength. Michulis dumps it in and heads back to the bench. Slowly. Took a hard spill on the way to the bench. Brothers will keep it in. Loses control, gains it back. Takes a body shot, stays on his skates. Minneapolis tries to rush, but the Hornets keep it in. Brothers still forechecking fairly nicely here early on. Green gives chase. Green playing left wing tonight. This might be the first time I've seen him play left wing. The Hornets are down a couple skaters tonight. Oh, big shot there. And Evan does a nice job keeping it in. Over to Green. Green to Schaefer. Schaefer dumps it back into the corner. Hornets will give chase. Minneapolis first to get to it. Nice body there from Henry. Smallest kid on the ice, but biggest heart. Schaefer tries to center it. Puck will skate free. Hornets have controlled most of the early action here on their side of the ice. Retzer now will take it. Jack fires it about 10 feet high at the glass. Ruben comes in. Minneapolis will give chase. Nice defense there by McCullough to keep that skater off. Taking an inside angle. Ruben up to Retzer. Retzer gets tripped. Stays on his skate. Up to Strickland. Strickland crosses center. Tries to dump it into Ruben. Michulis back on the ice now. Hornets are down a couple skaters tonight. A couple skaters are out. Michulis stays on his, takes another big shot. No call there. And Minneapolis tries to get it out of their zone, and they do. Brothers with a nice action there. Brothers with a nice body check. Love to see it. Northern School with a nice deflected pass up to Jakub. Jakub tries to split the defense. Northern School tries to knock it back down. Minneapolis takes possession of it. Center ice. Kicks it back up to Jackson. Jackson will skate it across center. Up to Northern School. And we've got too many men on the ice, potentially. Looks like too many men on the ice for the Storm, and the Hornets will go back on the power play. 9:19 to go, opening period. Got Retzer, Brothers, Schaefer, Sconsi, and Green on the ice. Minneapolis will have, one man at disadvantage.
Step out!
Minneapolis will dump it down. Brothers will play the body. Retzer comes out of there with the puck. Here comes Jack with a head of steam. Jack taking it coast to coast. Skates by the defense. Wraps it. Beautiful pass. Just out of the reach of Green. Sconsi now rifles it in. Just wide of the net. Nice shot there from Ben Sconsi. Retzer gives chase again. Puck will scoot away. And we're going to wave off the icing. I don't know why we waved that off, but we did.
It was not reaching.
No way. Okay, Sconsi comes away with it. Looks for Michulis. Michulis looks up. Jakub tries to grab it. Brothers now. Up to Jakub. Off the Minneapolis defenseman. Jackson gives chase. Minneapolis bounces it off the backboard. There's John to keep it in. John turns, spins, rifles it. Right in front of the goal. Oh, puck leaking around. Covered up by Minneapolis.
Not cheap at all. We didn't even hit the goalie. We even waited for the whistle.
43 seconds left on the power play. 8 minutes to go, opening period. McCullough, Strickland at D, Michulis, Jakub, and Ruben. Forwards. Edina controls the faceoff. Up to Strickland. Strickland's going to shoot it in. Deflected over by Ruben. Great opportunity there for Edina. Just a little bit wide of the net.
Let's go, Green!
Here come the Storm. Cross the center ice. Dylan gives him a nice little shot in the back. Dylan now passes it up to Machulis. Machulis dumps it in, and he'll head back to the bench. Hornets on a 2-man change here. In comes Schaefer and Northern Skold. Pass intercepted by Northern Skold. Minneapolis keeps it in, and it does not get out of the zone. Strickland intercepts it, knocks it out. Puck rifles across center ice. Minneapolis dumps it in. McCullough controls it, plays it off the glass. Power play come off the board. Oh, it's a minute power plays?
It must be because they're coming out way too fast.
Okay. Guess there's minute penalties tonight with a scrimmage. Oh, Minneapolis intercepts that pass, rifles it in. Nice save, Walia. Evan tries to knock it out, intercepted Minneapolis, plays it up, knocked away by Walia again. Okay, Retzer controls it. Here comes Jack. Let's go, boys.
Go, Jack!
Jack plays it back to Brothers.
I got you.
Brothers, Machulis. Machulis dumps and chases. Early shot on goal. Advantage to the Hornets. Brothers gives chase. Controls it. Tipped away by Jackson. Back to Minneapolis. Minneapolis will throw it in and we'll have an offsides.
Be intentional. He looked up.
Green fires it in, and a glove save for the Minneapolis goalie. We got a well-dressed Edina crowd here tonight. All right, Minneapolis wins the faceoff. Edina intercepts the pass. Jakub trying to get some action on goal. Green playing forward tonight. Looks, he's going to fire it. Caught out of midair by the Minneapolis goalie. It's Edina's 7th shot on goal tonight. They've got 7. Minneapolis has 2. Unfortunately for the Green, one of those shots ricocheted off the skate and went in early on. But the Hornets have played with a lot more energy. 2 really good opportunities for Edina as Henry Schaefer put one right on the goal. Ricocheted off, and Retzer had a nice opportunity, just couldn't get past the goalie. And Minneapolis will take it in. Ben Sconsi. Nice play from Ben, but got knocked off his skates. Minneapolis will center the puck, nobody home. Minneapolis puts it on Walia. Walia covers it up. 4:43 to go, opening period. Hornets playing with a lot of intensity tonight. Again, down a few skaters. On the ice now for Edina. McCullough, Strickland at D. Retzer, Schaefer, and Rubin at forward. Minneapolis controls the faceoff. Fires at center. Strickland tries to knock it out. Puck's bouncing on end, and Minneapolis will fire it in. McCullough up to Rubin. Rubin up to Retzer. Retzer's got Schaefer on his right. Retzer looks, turns, fires, shot. Covered by Minneapolis. Good action early on here. All right. Northern Skold, Machulis. Jakub. McCullough took that shot. Minneapolis covers it. Jakub, good stick action there. Tries to center it, but nobody's home, so Minneapolis will skate out of it now. Nice back check there from Jackson Jakub to break up that action. Hornets up to Northern Skold. Northern Skold up to Jakub. Jakub's got Green on his right. Stay on sides. Jakub over to Green. Minneapolis plays it off the boards. Jackson Jakub's all over the ice tonight.
Way to go, Green.
Green battling tonight, taking on 3 guys. Gotta love the action early on from Edina. McCullough cannot keep it in. Retzer takes it. Cross center, pass over to Ruben. Nice play there. Ruben's gonna dump it in. Can't get it past the Minneapolis defender, and Minneapolis will skate it away. Skates it past Evan. McCullough, nice job helping out there on D. Strickland will take it now. Strickland's gonna pass it up to Retzer. Retzer's got Green on his right, dumps it into Ruben. Ruben shot just over the net of the goalie there. Over to Brothers. Brothers will now intercepted by Minneapolis. Here comes the Storm. Shot right on Walia. Walia gloves it, holds it against his body, and we'll have a face-off down in left-hand part of the zone here. 2:36 to go. Minneapolis controls the face-off. Tries to center it. Jakub there to break it up. Over to Skansi. Skansi plays it off the boards up to Northern Skold. Northern Skold now drops it center ice. Jackson gives chase. Minneapolis controls. Nice job, Mac, there to hold the line, not draw the offsides call. Schaefer back to Brothers. Nice job there from Henry. Brothers is going to now dump it in. Puck skates along the backboard. Brothers, nice stick there from Jacob. Looks for Schaefer just outside of his reach. And Minneapolis is going to now have an icing call here. 1:48 to go. Opening period still. All right, Hornets come back with Skansi, Ruben, Retzer, Green, and Brothers. Face-off one. Hornets, Brothers, fires it. Ricochet, shot, rebound. Jack Retzer finds the back of the net. Nice shot there from Brothers. Rebound comes right back to Retzer. Retzer fires it right in the back of the net. Love to see it early on. Hornets rewarded for their hustle and intensity. Tie it up here. 1:42 to go in the opening period. Nice job, boys. Hornets control the faceoff. Ruben kicks it back to Skansi. Skansi's going to retreat behind the goal. Up to Green. Green up to Retzer. Retzer's going to head his team.
Step up, step up, step up. Nice job. That's it.
Nice back check there from Green to get all the way back. Good hustle there. Skansi intercepted. Jacob's going to now clear the zone. Smart play there for Jacob Brothers. Minneapolis passes it back. Henry gives him a little body check to let him know that he's there. Jacob looks for Northern Skold just outside of his reach. Minneapolis now is going to dump it off the other board, and we're going to have an icing here with 47.4 seconds to go in the opening period. Hornets will change things up on D with McCullough and Strickland coming back in. Jakub, Schaefer, and Northern Skold at forwards. Jackson will take the face-off. Won by Minneapolis. Minneapolis skates it out. Nice play there from Jackson Jakub to come back on the back check to break that one up. Okay, here we go. Jakub up to Schaefer. Schaefer looks cross center, back at Jakub. Oh, just outside of his stick. Good idea. Oh, Strickland and McCullough looked at each other. You take it, I'll take it. All right, here we go. Here comes Evan. Evan.
Hit him, hit him.
Up to Jakub. Jakub is going to skate out. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. That'll be the end of the first period. Really good action so far here tonight. Edina's been the aggressor pretty much from the start of this game. What do you mean? Oh, yeah. They hit off the skate? Is that just, I don't know whose skate it was.
I think it hit off.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought it was off Jacob. I thought it was off Jack.
It was a bad bounce. They're playing well tonight, though. What do you think? They're passing the puck. They're moving.
They're getting into the zone for
Yeah.
some speed. Got some decent shots.
I mean, Jack had a couple. He had another one that he could have got a rebound off too, but they're moving the puck a little bit better tonight. You haven't noticed.
Yeah.
A little bit more crisper.
Well, I think that game the other night was probably the worst time. That was so bad. I mean, I still feel like we should have.
That was not a good team to play.
Oh my god, that was totally not a good team. Like, we had so many like opportunities.
Yeah. The ice was also really slow, I thought, last game. Almost like it just like cooled because the puck kept going and down. Okay, here we go. Second period underway. Hornets control. Green's gonna rip off the defenseman. Machulis gives chase. Puck's gonna die in the zone. Minneapolis tries to clear, and they do. Sconsi over to Brothers. Brothers, nice pass to Green. Green's got a 3-on-1. Green looks, fires off the defender. Jakub there. Jackson, Machulis, back to Sconsi. Sconsi fires off the defenseman. Green, rebound, save. How did that one not leak in? Nice start to the second period of the Hornets, keeping with that intensity. Sconsi will keep it in, over to Green. Green tries to center off of Minneapolis defenseman. Brothers keeps it in. Brothers fires just wide of the goal. Brothers keeps it in again, over to Jakub. Jakub fires. Goalie makes another nice defensive play. Back out, Brothers gonna try to keep it in, and he does. I did not see it cross the line, but Stripes must have, so we're gonna now have a face-off right on the blue line. 13:52 to go in the second period. Brothers, Sconsi, Rubin, Retzer, and Schaefer. Retzer with a goal later in the first period, I'm sorry. Hornets control the face-off. Brothers now will dump it in the zone. Puck's gonna wrap around the back of the boards. Rubin's gonna get there. Out to Sconsi. Sconsi's gonna try to center it. Good hustle there from Schaefer. Minneapolis with a 3-on-2. Minneapolis centers it. Schaefer up to Brothers. Brothers, nice pass up to Retzer. Retzer's got a 2-on-2. Retzer's now going to look. Retzer fires. Glove saved there by the Minneapolis goalie. That's the Hornets' 14th shot on goal. A lot of good opportunities tonight. They're putting the puck on net. Strickland, McCullough back in on D now. Rubin and Retzer and Schaefer stay on forward. Hornets win this faceoff. McCullough, Schaefer, Strickland, Retzer. Retzer looks, fires just off the goalie. Good puck movement there for the Hornets. Strickland now, it looks, will dump it back in. Minneapolis knocks it out of the zone. McCullough retreats, takes it to Schaefer. Schaefer will now drop it in, and the Hornets will go on a change here. Forwards will change up. Machulis comes back on the ice with Jakub and Northern Skold. Okay, McCullough now off the boards. Back over to Machulis. Machulis tries to drop it in the zone, just can't. McCullough now over to Northern Skold. Northern Skold tips it up to Jakub. Jakub, beautiful play by Jackson. Wraps it around. Can't get off a stick. Oh, great opportunities there. Machulis almost knocked it in. Minneapolis defenseman got his stick in there and saved it. McCullough plays it off the boards, drops it back in. Machulis gives chase. Wraps it around. Jakub intercepts. Jackson tries to dump it. The puck still stays in the zone. Jakub back in now. Minneapolis controls, and they'll knock it out. McCullough looks around. McCullough now centers it. Jakub drops it to Machulis. Machulis clears the blue, intercepted there by Minneapolis. Nice play by their defenseman. And we're going to have an offsides call there. Love to see this intensity from the boys tonight after the last effort, which I'll say was a little bit lackluster on Tuesday night in Minnetonka. We'll see that team one more time this year, I believe. Hornets switch up all five here. Brothers Sconsi back at D. Schaefer, Retzer, and Green at forward. Brothers gives him a nice little bump. Let him know that he's here. Sconsi wraps around to Green. Green tries to fire, deflected, gets possession back. Passes it up now to Retzer. Deflected by Minneapolis. Nice play there by Sconsi to break that up. Henry Schaefer now has possession. Henry clears the zone. Nice work, Henry. Over to Sconsi. Sconsi takes a shot right in the back. Nothing called, but here we go. Retzer, head of steam, fires just wide of the goal. Good look there from Jack. Green tries to fire, takes a nice shot. Interception by Brothers. Brothers fires it, deflected right in front of the goal. Brothers keeps it in, drops it back on the boards. Jakub tries to center it. No one was home. Good idea. And here come the Storm. Storm got a 3-on-2. Okay, nice job, Ben. Ben breaks it up. Brothers in front of the net. Nice play, Jacob. Minneapolis fires it across the ice. Deflected off Ruben. And the puck's going to scoot all the way back into the Hornet zone. Minneapolis center ice. Skate it past the blue line. Nice save there by Walia. Knocked it down out of the air. Sconsi coming in with the body. Nice action in front there by the defense. Jackson takes it off of his pad. All right, here comes Jackson now. Jackson finds Ruben. Ruben can't get it off his stick. Minneapolis takes back possession. Nice job there by Jacob Brothers. Brothers up to Ruben. Ruben's now going to drop it in and will head to the bench. Hornets will change all 5 skaters. Excuse me, we'll go 4 skaters. Jackson will stay on, and now he retreats to the bench as well. Puck's going to skate all the way down. We'll have an icing. We'll bring the puck all the way back on the other side. 9:10 to go. Second period. Hornets have been bringing a lot of good pressure this game. Retzer, McCullough, Strickland, Northern, Skold, and Schaefer. Retzer, McCullough, back to Retzer. Retzer fires it just wide of the goal. Henry's going to give chase to it. Intercepted by Retzer. Retzer just can't keep track of the puck there. Nice play there by Jack. Jack rifles it from the blue line. Off the goalie's pad. Northern Skold battling along the boards. Strickland tries to keep it in. Nice play there by Dylan to break that up. Flicks it up. Northern Skold centers it. What score? Wolf game?
We're up 1 with 7 seconds to go. Jump ball.
Who's winning?
Wolves are up on 1 with 7 seconds to jump ball.
Minneapolis had 6 skaters on the ice for about 10 seconds. Nothing called there. Strickland now will take possession of the puck. Evan up to green. Intercept Minneapolis. Shot on goal. Wally will snag it out of the air. 2 points.
We got one more free throw.
Hornets will change it up. Schaefer comes back in along with Rubin and Retzer. Brothers and Sconsi at D. Got a thin bench tonight, don't we? All right, Brothers kicks it out. Chased down by Schaefer. Schaefer up to Brothers. Brothers to Retzer. Retzer now will skate it out of the zone. Tries to push it through. Intercepted. Brothers. Oh, man.
Nice, Ben.
Another jump.
3 seconds. Up by 3. You foul here? You foul or no?
As long as they're not shooting.
Minneapolis wins a faceoff. Schaefer now battles along the backboard.
Go, Ben. Go, get it. Skate up, skate.
Let's go, Bree!
Okay, go! Got it? Timberwolves with a huge victory tonight over the Los Angeles Clippers. Jesse, you guys run an Indiana-Ohio State game by chance? Football, Big Ten championship? There's 10, there's a 10-6 in the third. All right, Northern Skold, Yaku, Brothers, Sconsi, and Machulis. Hornets have won about 90% of the faceoffs tonight.
13-10, Indiana's up.
Hoosiers take a 13-10 lead, fourth or third?
Into the third.
Into the third. Okay, here we go. Thanks. Machulis shot, snatched out of the air. The Hornets have a power play here. Probably a cross check. Didn't see the actual call. They'll have a 1-man advantage here for the next minute 44. They do put a 2-minute penalty on the board. Puck bouncing around in front of the goalie, and the goalie's going to cover it up. .6:19 to go, second period. Shots on goal through this part of the game, 14-9 in favor of the Hornets. And puck's going to skate all the way back here. Icing wiped off. I think it was a deflection. All the way across the boards to Northern Skold. Minneapolis is going to dump it back in.
Skate, skate. Skate, skate.
Sconsi, beautiful pass to Yakub. Nice vision there. Jackson just could not control it. Machulis battling. Back to Jackson. Jackson centers it to Mack. Back to Sconsi. Sconsi rifles it. Off the pad of the goal. Shot! Rebound just in front of the net. Wide right. Brothers now fires it. Save got about 4 or 5 really good opportunities in that series. Just could not find the back of the net. 46 seconds left on the power play. Strickland and McCullough back on D. Green, Retzer, another face-off won by Edina. Back out to Strickland. Strickland's gonna skate it in. Shot. Oh, rebound as the puck's just tinkering around the net. Evans' shot just fell short. Nice pass, Schaefer up to Retzer. Retzer played off a stick. Puck in the air now. McCullough's gonna take it. Center ice. Nice pass to Green. Green tries to chip it into Retzer, but it's intercepted by Minneapolis.
Got him. Nice.
Nice play there from McCullough to break up that opportunity. 10 seconds on the power play. Here comes Jack. Jack's got Green on his left. Jack's gonna escape by the first defenseman. Jack's gonna let it fly, just bounces off his stick. Evan now. Covered up by Walia here now. Minneapolis is gonna be full strength now. We're at 4:33 to go in the second. We have a tight game. Really, really good effort so far this evening from the boys. Playing with a couple skaters down. And we're missing 4 skaters tonight. So the lines have been thinned. And a couple guys playing some new positions tonight. Here comes Jackson. Jackson tries to chip it past the defenseman. Can't. Puck's going to scoot out to the defenseman. Strickland passes it over to Dylan. Dylan now drops it in. Machulis gives chase. Nice stick there from John. Nice poke check there from McCullough. Off his stick. Jakub up to Machulis. Machulis will just clear it out. Here comes Minneapolis. Evans giving chase on the boards. Here comes Jackson. Jackson will pop it off the boards. Here comes Evan. Evan tries to clear it out, intercepted by Minneapolis. Good hustle there from Dylan. Minneapolis tries to get it back to the defenseman. It clears out of the zone. Rubin will go to the bench. Wally, a nice punch. Punches the puck out. .235 to go, second period. Minneapolis has controlled the action the last couple minutes of this game. Nice job there, Evan. Nice job there, Evan. Schaefer up to McCullough. Now McCullough will drop it off the boards. Minneapolis has it at center ice. Nice play, Dylan. Intercepted. Dylan's going to drop it into the zone, and we'll get a change. Brothers now comes back in. Strickland goes to the bench as well. In comes Sconsi. Sconsi over to Brothers. Brothers up to Mac. Just gets by his stick. 1:35 to go. It's been a pretty clean game for the most part tonight. Not a lot of penalties. It's going to bounce off of Retzer's stick. Wally will play it. Minute 23. I do not know how that puck did not make it in the net, but here comes Edina. Retzer's got Schaefer in the middle. Oh, just outside of his reach. Green back to Schaefer. Schaefer centers it. Retzer just can't get it off. 52 seconds. Rebound. Here comes Minneapolis.
Step up.
And Wally will cover it with 27.8. Minneapolis has controlled the action here the last couple minutes of this game. 27 seconds to go in the second. Minneapolis wins the faceoff. Shot is off a Minneapolis player's helmet, and it's going to ricochet past Minneapolis defender. Green will track him down. Green intercepts it. Green fires it. Deflected. Covered up by Minneapolis goalie. Great opportunity there from Green. Makes a nice play on the defenseman. Intercepts the puck. Rifles it in. Minneapolis goalie's been on fire tonight. Okay, Hornets win the faceoff. They kick it out. Can't control it. 8 seconds on the clock. Sconsi's racing it down. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Let's get to the end of the period here, guys. All right. Woo! Really good action here tonight. Gotta like the way the boys have come out and really regrouped. Shots on goal after 2 periods from Parade. Edina with 18 and Minneapolis with 13. So we've got potential situation brewing here with the game clock and ice time clock. So I believe we have an hour of ice time. It's currently 9:49. So it looks like the referees are talking about how much time to put on the period here to finish this game out. It's been a well-played game by both sides. And in fact, I think Edina's controlled the game from start to finish without, one bad break of a shot going off of a skate, and Edina's up 1-0. But it's one of those games this year that the boys have struggled to pull away from. We've done a nice job with the games and the 4s and the 5s, but these 1-goal games, these 1-goal, 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, 3-2 games have not been kind to us this year. So let's get that reversed tonight. All right, so we've got a running clock here. We've got 9:38. It's going to run. We're not going to have any stoppage of the game clock. And then once that game clock hits 0, this one's over. So here we go. Hornets control. Jakub centers it. Dylan's going to fire it. Puck bouncing around, and it's going to be covered up by Minneapolis again. Hornets are getting really, really good opportunities here, and one of these pucks is gonna find its way in the back of the net. I can tell. All right, so Jackson, John, Noah, Evan, and Dylan on the ice right now for Edina. Jackson wins the faceoff. Machulis ricochets Ruben. Over to Ruben, and the Hornets pay it off here. Beautiful shot there from McCullough. Bounces around. I think John got a stick on it, and I think Noah might have gotten his final stick on it. Either way, the Hornets now have a 2-1 lead. Up to Strickland. Now Strickland will find Ruben. Ruben now will dump it into the zone. He was past the ice, so it's going to be cleared. Puck's going to leak back. McCullough gets chase. Nice play by Dylan there to get it out. Up to Jackson. Jackson's got a 2-on-1. Jackson's going to look, rip, fires it. Nice shot there from Jackson. Noah's going to turn and shoot as well. Jackson centers it. Over to Ruben. Ruben's going to fire it in. Just wide of the goal. Rebound shot over to Jackson. Jackson looks. Intercepted by Minneapolis. Edina controls it. Back to McCullough. McCullough drops it off the boards. Chubis gives chase. Just out of John's reach. Puck will bounce back. Evan will keep it in. Up to Noah. Nice play there from Strickland. Over to Machulis. Machulis will play it off the boards. Hornets forwards will change. Schaefer comes in along with Northern Skold and Retzer. McCullough, Strickland still back on D. McCullough now controls it. 7:10 left in this game. Deflected. Hornets are going to chase to get 3 guys back. Puck's going to leak all the way down, and we're going to have an icing. So we'll bring the face-off all the way back down into the Minneapolis side of the game. 6:40 and counting. We have a running clock here in the third period. Brothers Sconsi on D. Retzer, Schaefer, Northern Skold on forward. Schaefer fires it. Goalie pulls it right out of the net, right out of the air. That's Edina's 21st shot on goal. Face-off controlled by the Hornets again. Schaefer will fire it. Oh, just wide of the net. Had a clear shot on the goal. Great shot there for Henry Schaefer. Minneapolis comes back with a head of steam and fires it in. Brothers clears it out of the air. Sconsi. We'll try it again. Sconsi up to Northern Skold. Puck rifled back into the corner. Sconsi up to Retzer. Here comes Jack. Jack loses control, regroups it, fires it center, and the Hornets are going to change once again. 5:20 and counting. Jackson, Henry. Oh, big hit there. Jakub fires it back over to Green. Green, nice job to get it by the defenseman there. Back over to Jackson. Jackson tries to center it. Really like what I'm seeing out of Green tonight on forward. It's a nice little wrinkle that they've thrown in the mix tonight with fewer skaters, but I've really liked Green on forward, and I think McCullough is looking great on defense as well too. It's a nice little wrinkle from Coach McCullough tonight. Hopefully that can stay. All right, now Brothers centers it up to Green, and that one's just going to cross the line, and we'll have an icing. We'll bring the face-off all the way back down in the Edina zone. 4:20 and counting. Hornets nursing that 2-1 lead. Jakub, Green, Strickland, McCullough on for the Hornets, and Machulis. Oh, nice shot there from Minneapolis. Walia covers it up.
Let's go, Storms!
3 minutes and 50 seconds. Ruben Schaefer come on, along with Retzer at forward. Ooh, puck fired in, hit a few skaters. Nice play there from Dylan to shield himself from the defenseman. And Retzer will come out with the puck. Jack just can't get it by, and we have an offsides. 3 minutes and 15 seconds. These are different Storm jerseys than the other Minneapolis team. I know we weren't supposed to comment on the other team's jerseys. I'm not complimenting them. just commenting, but these are a little bit of a Yeti look to them. All right, Strickland, Ruben fighting along the boards, milking the clock. The puck's gonna stick out, deflected by Jack, and it's gonna knock out of the zone. Ooh, Wally had it. Oh no. Another unfortunate turn of events there as Edina just misplayed the puck, and a couple guys were fighting over it, and it found its way in the back of the net on the Minneapolis side. So we got a 2-2 game with 2 minutes to go. Man, tough break tonight. Both of these goals that Edina's given up have been unfortunate turns. All right, here we go. Machulis back to Brothers. Brothers tries to center it. Jakub gives it to John. John's gonna spin around. John's got the puck still. John passes it over to Ben. And the puck's just gonna skate out. Ben over to Jacob, and minute 30. Schaefer, Green, Retzer. Edina wins the faceoff once again. It controlled the faceoffs tonight. Done a really nice job on the faceoffs. Whatever Coach McCullough and the boys are teaching them is really paying off because they're winning every single one of these faceoffs tonight. He's offsides by about a mile. Kid was about offsides. 57 seconds and counting. Hornets win the faceoff again. Woo! Oh, ref is taken out. Ref is taken out by Green. And this one's probably going to end in a tie here unless they... That's going to do it. Well, tough one tonight. I felt the Hornets gave a great effort and were the better team, but unfortunately we ended in a 2-2 tie. We are back in action tomorrow, I believe, with a 1:30 puck drop in the beautiful city of New Prague, Minnesota. New Prague or New Prague, we don't quite know the pronunciation, but we will find out ahead of tomorrow. So appreciate all of you guys tuning in, listening tonight. Mike and I will be back tomorrow from New Prague Ice Arena. Have a great night, everyone.